Recently, I've completed the Retro Achievement Wii event, and I just want to have a little yap sesh about it if you don't mind listening. I've been on Retro Achievements for like years now, so I've got a few, badges in my belt. Actually, like 200, and that's on my new account. I had an old account, and I had to like redo those games, but I've surpassed that account, I think, so I'm doing good. And this isn't even the first event I've done. I did the PlayStation 2 launch event and the GameCube one as well. I got gold for both of them, so I'm 3 for 3 now. Hell yeah. If you don't know what the event is, it's basically to master and like beat a certain number of games to get points, basically. And you needed, I think, 50 points in order to get the platinum. The platinum. And some games are like 3x, 3 times more points if you beat them because they're like long or something. You get 1 point for beating it, and you get another point for mastering it, as in like getting all the achievements. So there's a few games that I only beat, but there's others that I completely mastered. In fact, I think most would be mastered. There's a few beaten ones though. So I just go through in order, basically. First one I did was a short one. I was actually baking something, so I was actually kind of busy. I was multitasking with this one, and it's Pajama Sam. No fear for the in the dark or something. I think it was called something else, but back in the day. But that's what it is on the Wii. I played this game as a kid. I had it on the computer, the family computer. This and like Freddi Fish. I think 2 Freddi Fish games. I had the first one and the second Pajama Sam games. Or maybe the second one was just a demo. I think it was just a demo. No, no, no. I played like the third one. The third one was a demo. It was like on Freddi Fish or something. I don't know. But yeah, I really liked Pajama Sam. I even had a plush of him. Anyways, it's like a point and click game. So, you just point and click. And yeah, it's like fun. It's like creative. I like it. There's a boat that's scared of the water, a rustry, a cart that you have to oil up. Like a door, quiz show, it's wacky stuff. It's wacky stuff. But there's not really much achievements you can like filter in there. So it's pretty easy to like master the game. All you have to really do is beat the game and collect all the socks. There's 16 socks, 8 pairs or something, scattered around the game, and you just have to collect them. It's the only collectible, pretty much. So that was easy. I got it without even looking up. Wait, no, that was a lie. I missed one and I had to look up where it was. The sad part though is the dolphin emulation is like really bad. Like really bad with these games. I don't know why. And it like freezes up. Animations don't play correctly. But at the same time, it could just be the game because the game was rushed out. There was a controversy with the Wii game because it used Scum VM, but it didn't credit it, and I think it was under an open source license or something, and I didn't give the code out right. So I think it was like recalled or something. Maybe not. I don't know. But yes, I played this on a laptop, making stuff. Yeah, it was really good. It was really blast to the past. And it's not the only humongous point and click game I completed in this challenge. In fact, there's another point and click game, which I'm excited to talk about later on. The next game I only beat, and that would be Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1. Oh boy. This was another quick one. I was like visiting family, and I had my AYN Thor. So I wanted to do like a quick game, and I thought Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 1 was a perfect one to like beat in an afternoon, and I did it, but oh my god, this game sucks. This game really sucks. I knew it had a negative reception. I remember not liking it when I played it on Steam, but I was like open minded with it. But holy shit, the level design is completely god awful. Just the worst in any Sonic game, I think. Um, there might be worse level design, but it's really bad. There's bottomless pits. There's fucking janky mechanics. The bonus stages aren't really good. They're just the first one, but you control the camera, the spin or something. I mean, if it was just that, that'd be fine, but no, the levels sucked. They always have these annoying gimmick. The worst one being like this labyrinth zone lookalike. I don't know what it's called, but it has torch puzzles where you have to light torches to get platforms, and there's like a really fucking annoying one at the end. And in that same level, there's this weird ass room where you have to leak all the water out, but you can't like fall out. And it's really, really annoying. And you die a lot. So I realized I was just gonna beat this game real quick. I did not want to play this game anymore after beating the final boss. And the final boss is a bitch too. There's no rings. God, is there even rings? There's like 3 rings or something. Or maybe not even any ring. I don't know. It's like really annoying. There's attack patterns. It's just awful, okay? I'm telling you, it's awful. This game's awful. I did not have a fun time playing it. It was definitely not the best game that I could play on the Wii. Sonic Colors, that's another game I could have played instead. But I wanted an easy points because WarioWare games are like short, so they're kind of easy to get the points quickly. But I didn't play a bunch of shovelware. I guess you could say the point and click games were a little bit shovelware, but nuh-uh. They're like icons, okay? Freddi Fish and Pajama Sam, they're like kings, okay? It doesn't matter if it was easy 4 points, okay? Oh wait, I spoiled the other game. Whoops. This is what you get when you try to do a ramble session. You just kind of spoil your own little story. So enough of that BS, okay? We want a real game. And I did get a real game. Super Smash Brothers Brawl, baby! Hell yeah! I only beat it because holy shit, imagine completing this would have taken if I tried completing this game, it would have taken the whole event, okay? So to beat this, you just need to beat Subspace Emissary. But I did do a few things, like I got all the characters, so I wasn't missing out on the Smash goodness. But coming back to this game from something like Ultimate, it's definitely floaty. It's floaty and kind of slow. Obviously, this was infamous because they didn't like the competitive scene. But it definitely hinders the game because attacks take too long. There's a lot of build up to the animation until you attack. So characters like Ganondorf are kind of worthless. And when it comes to the subspace emissary with all the enemies, they choreograph their moves, but you can't. Sometimes there's like points where you try to attack them, but you're just too slow and you just get beat up. It kind of sucks, but overall, still, I think the game's fun, especially if you get in the groove of it. You kind of get used to the floatiness a little bit. And when it comes to the subspace emissary story, I think it's still good. Okay, I love it. It's so good. It's like a movie. Okay, like oh my god, Sonic. They shoehorn Sonic in. That's really funny, but I love it. And even though it's like slow and not the best controlling game, when it comes to the content, I think this game is still the best Smash Bros. When it comes to its like unlockable content and like aesthetic. Even though the grotty realism it was going for so 2000s ish, but the challenge board, the trophies, the stickers, the demos of the actual games and the CDs, like oh my god, there's just so much. There's just so much to this game and it's just packed to the brim with like love for like all these Nintendo brands. And I feel it never got to that same point. Like even with like Smash Ultimate, there's a bunch of spirits, but they don't have descriptions, right? It just doesn't have that same oomph that Brawl has. Like that, yeah, the theme song, like the intro song, like it's still like amazing. And yeah, I can gush about this game more, but I think we have to move on because I definitely will come back to this game. I'm definitely gonna like play it casually, get achievements along the way. It's definitely a game that's gonna take a long time to like master, but I had fun with it when I had a chance. And then we come to epic to cinematic Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, that's right. Right after that, I mastered Super Mario Galaxy. So no beating. I beated all the achievements and like 100% of the game twice, because you have to do it with Luigi after you beat it with Mario. And this is where my Wii event got kind of interesting because I bought a Wii sensor USB where you can plug it into the computer and you can just use real Wiimote. And that's what I did for a lot of these games coming forward. So I played with the wheel Wiimote. It was cool. Like there was no problems with it once I set it all up. Like, mm. It's like a real Wii, but better, basically. But yeah, this game's peak. The levels, the music, it's just all good. It just has like iconic levels. There's like no filler. Everything about it is like packed with uniqueness in every planet. It just has a lot of charm. It's probably the best Mario game if I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think it is like the best 3D Mario just because it's got 10 out of 10 out of everything. The Achievo makers for this one definitely liked this game as well. And they knew exactly how to make challenges because there's a lot of achievements for this game with unique challenges. And I had a lot of fun. There was some that were annoying and pissed me off a bit, but a lot of it was really fun to play through. They did unique achievements like some where you can't jump, where you have to get every coin, where you don't get any purple coins. There's just like there's just so much unique achievements, and I think they did a real good job. Whoever like coded the achievements, because even the hard ones, like they were so satisfying once you beat them. The one where you have to get all the purple coins on the 8-bit Mario planet, that looked impossible to me until I started getting the hang of it, and I'm like, oh my god, this is possible. It was definitely a fun time, especially if you use a real Wiimote. Next is Lego Harry Potter years 1 through 4. What? Yeah, I didn't play this one. I played like Lego Batman, Indiana Jones, Star Wars, So I missed out on the Harry Potter ones, which is funny because I think that was like the first Legos, at least from a brand. And then, I think there was also I had like Lego Spider-Man, Lego SpongeBob sets, so, you know how it goes. But this game is kind of bad. I'm gonna be honest. They tried to do like an open world thing with the castle, but it was like extremely annoying and confusing to navigate. It's just kind of like annoying. There's just too much backtracking and shit with just the open world, basically. When it comes to the levels, those are fine. This is where, like, I think modern Lego started. Actually, no, that would be Lego Batman too, right? This was still Mumble though, but yeah, they did the open world or open castle, I would say. And other than a few no-hit boss achievements, this one's pretty simple, just 100% the game. Any standard Lego game. Another interesting thing though is the level builder. You have to do like a tutorial and like the pre-made level builds they did, but it looked really complex for what it was, especially for a Wii thing. Like, damn, it was actually like really well made. And if I had like any spare time in me, I maybe would like make one level or something if I had the chance. But I didn't have the chance at the time. But yeah, if you do play this game, I suggest pirating it, obviously. Not even the HD remaster, because of reasons. Yeah, so not the best Lego game, kind of bad, but it wasn't too bad. But now that we're out of that, we have to go to probably the biggest brand here, Pokemon, right? Pokemon Rumble. I remember modding my Wii and getting this game. It's a very simple, basic, repetitive game, but it's fun for what it is. It's like really unique. The sequel, they try to do sequels to it, but honestly, I think it's like a one and done thing. It has a lot of charm to it. It's definitely a game for grinding. When you're bored or you're like listening to like a podcast or something. I play this game, and it definitely was. It was fun to go through. And when it comes to achievements, this is where the interesting thing comes in. There was a subset for this one that I actually completed. I didn't master. I mastered the subset, but I didn't master the actual game. I did beat it, obviously, but the subset was the Professor's Oak Challenge. And if you don't know what that is, you basically collect the Pokemon as you go. You need to get them as the earliest possible time. And when it comes to this game, that can be really annoying because there's some Pokemon that become easier to get later on in the game, but the subset, like, you have to get them by the levels, you can't like go upgrade to a different rank, which is where the Pokemon change, right? You need to get it like there would be like a Charmander in like rank C, but in rank A, there's easy Charmeleons to catch. But when it comes to the Professor Oak, this is how you evolve, basically. You need to collect 5 of the same Pokemon. So you need 5 Charmanders. And when you get 5 Charmanders, you can release them and get a ticket for a Charmeleon. And obviously, if you get 5 Charmeleons, you can make it a ticket to a Charizard. Pretty simple thing, but it gets it gets very grindy with these achievements, okay? I tell you that. Because you can't. There's a difference in how you catch these Pokemon. It's something called wobbling. Sometimes when you hit, especially critical hit, they like get dizzy, and if you kill them during that time, they easily fall down where you can collect them. And sometimes if you kill something, it would fall down on its own, but it's like random. So there's rare spawn rates for some Pokemon. And some of those rare spawn rates, you have to release 5 of them to get an evolution. So it gets more like you need 5 rare Pokemon. But on top of that, you need to kill them without. You gotta kill them and hope that they wobble down and you can like collect them. But it's like RNG, right? So it's kind of hard. But there is a strat. It's a very boring strat. You can attack them with a low-powered Pokemon to like whittle it down. This HP, and if it doesn't wobble, if you run away to the other side of the map, it slowly heals. It takes like a 2 minutes for it to heal back. So when it came to some Pokemon, I'd have to kill everything in the dungeon except for the Pokemon I want, and then I attack it. Hope to not kill it because sometimes you accidentally kill it, and just hope that it gets dizzy so you can get a good chance at actually collecting it. Because if you just kill it, the chances of it like falling down is like slim. So you definitely want to do the wobble trick, especially for the rare ones. And there's some abilities you can get. So each Pokemon has 2 moves basically. You got 2 buttons and both have moves, and you get currency in this game, and you can get a random Pokemon in like a slot bingo slot roulette thing. It's all random too. Is you randomly get an ability, and there's like specific Pokemon moves that you want to make the collecting Pokemon easier. And some, especially at the end, where you need moves that help you beat Pokemon easily, which is where the hard part comes in, actually. I wasn't able to complete this game for a while. I had to take a break because after you beat the main class rank, right? So you beat class S, you're like, okay, that's the end of the game, right? No, because what it is, the easy mode, I guess, the standard mode, has a 1 to 150 Pokemon, right? And then the hard mode has Sinnoh Pokemon because that was the newest one at the time. Then there's EX mode, which is, I think, just a random assortment of both gens. And EX mode is actually really difficult, especially the tournaments at the end. There's actually 5 tournaments for some reason, and this was the roadblock for me beating the game and completing the Professor Oak subset because I basically hit a wall because you die in a one hit and it's just really too difficult. This is where you need to look online and look for the strats. So there's like a certain move where it poisons, and there's like a paralyze. It's like a stun lock, right? You can stun lock the Pokemon with like one specific move, and that's the trick to like beating the game. Basically, is you gotta get these cheap moves with these powerful Pokemon, which you get at random, because of course. Um, they're randomly leveled, like everything else. In fact, there's shiny Pokemon too. I got a few of them. The first one I got was the shiny Squirtle, and it was like perfect. And there's a subset for that too. Obviously, I didn't complete that. That would, take forever. And this is where I learned that there's actually a mod for Pokemon, which adds Gen 2 and 3 Pokemon. I didn't play it though, but that's where the shiny subset is. Is you can collect all Gen 1 through 4 shiny. It's way different than normal Pokemon shiny hunting. I think I got like 5 shinies. Like it was a lot actually. But enough about Pokemon. Let's go to Pokemon. Trust me, I don't like Pokemon, but I wouldn't call it my least favorite Nintendo IP, which is ironic because I definitely did not like Pokemon, and especially with its decisions it's been making these past few years. Ironically, I think my least favorite Nintendo IP is Splatoon for reasons. Anyways, Pokepark Wii. This is basically a toddler's game, but I loved it. It's so fun and it's so cute. It's a baby game, but it's a cute baby game, okay? So it's fun to play. You play as Pikachu and you make friends. Woo! Friends with all the Pokemon. It's basically a glorified minigame collection because, like, the platformer, quote unquote, is pretty basic, pretty bare bones. Most of the content is in the mini games, even the achievements, definitely. And like Pokemon Rumble, this game is kind of grindy to master. Actually, it's just Pokemon in general. It's a very grindy, repetitive game. That's why I got bored of the series. But I liked my time, even though it was kind of boring. There's a lot of text messages, it's really annoying. The tutorial is like hand-holdy and it's like, let me out. It's just not interesting. The story's not interesting, but there's a lot of it. And you need to repeat the same thing. So sometimes they want you to catch them, sometimes they want to battle you, sometimes it's hide and seek. This is the weird thing. It was you become friends with them, but if you do it again, you become best friends. And it's the best friends that you want because that's the 100% thing. But it's a weird decision to like make you have to repeat the same the same process. And there's a bunch of Pokemon, so it's like it gets boring, repetitive. But it's fun to lay back and play while like listening to streams or something. And I, of course, use the real Wiimote, so there's mini games where you have to waggle it, like where you shake the remote super fast to go faster, stuff like that. And there's some achievements where you need a score, and oh my god, some of them are annoying. It'll take a long time, and if you don't beat it real quick, your arms get tired and it becomes harder to beat it. But if you know how to if you know how to wiggle the Wii remote correctly, you'll be able to get them. But yeah, this game was fun to master. It's just fun. It's just fun and cute. I liked it. Okay. Anyways, back to Lego. That's right, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. This is where the real shit is. Okay, this is where the good stuff is. Lego Harry Potter was a disappointment, but Lego Star Wars still peak, I tell ya. And I played this game over and over again. In fact, I remember beating this game as a kid. I went through so many batteries, especially when it comes to this Lego game. It takes like 30 hours to complete. But, it's a childhood favorite, and I was able to beat it, no sweat, no sweat. There's some challenging achievements, but not too much to be upsetting. So yeah, easy. Now you want real games now. Here's new Super Mario Bros. 3. I mastered this one too. I played this on the AYN Thor. I just thought it would be a perfect fit for it. I actually had to redo the game. Like, I got to World 4 until I realized I had to restart the game from scratch. Because there's this achievement where you need shiny gold stars after you clear all the levels and beat the game. You get 1 star. If you get all the star coins, you get another. And the shiny part is if you die too much in a level, the super block comes in, it basically plays the level for you. But the shitty thing is, if you die too much and spawn it, it doesn't matter if you use it or not. It basically locks your game from getting the shiny stars. And I remember having that happen to me, so I had like, oh shit, I had to restart the game now. The problem I did was I was trying to get all the star coins, and there's some star coins where you like drain lives. That's where the super block comes in. But if you just beat the level and then come back, it's not too bad. You won't die as much. There's a lot of achievements for this. The best ones, of course, is the no power up. You gotta beat the tower and castles without getting a power up. Some of them you need like certain power ups, like the penguin suit. Oh my god, I hate the penguin suit. I actually like the penguin suit more than the ice flower. I guess the ice flower is kind of dumb. Okay, I don't like it. But yeah, this was fun. Basic Mario. And the next game I already kind of spoiled, but it's Freddi Fish Kelp Seed Mystery. Don't really have much notes for this. It's like Pajama Sam. There's actually very few collectible. You need like six six collectibles on here. But yeah, not too bad. Still had the same emulation problems. And I thought it was because I played on the laptop, but no, I played this like on my main computer and it still sucked. So it is, I want to say it's the game engine itself sucks. Maybe there's nothing wrong with the way Dolphin emulates it. Maybe it's just that bad. In a little addendum to the Pajama Sam one, there was this mini game. It's basically Snake, but yeah, there's Snake, okay? But the problem is it lags, because the Wii emulation sucks. So you just die over and over. But it's not too bad. But it was just kind of annoying. But yeah, Freddi Fish, easy master. Anyways, Super Mario Galaxy 2. That's right, baby. We are back. It was Super Mario Galaxy 2. This is the first Super Mario Galaxy game I played. I didn't have the first one, but I did have the second one. And going back, it is fun. There's a lot. It's basically a DLC expansion for Super Mario Galaxy. A bunch of levels, but they're a lot shorter because there's like so many, so they don't have a lot of uniqueness to it. I feel it just doesn't have the same charm as the first one, but it's still fun. It also has the same like fun achievements, and of course, the Grand Master Galaxy after you 100% the game. You have to get it with like another cloud, so basically it's kind of a extra challenge, and I have fun doing that. But at the same time, it's less repetitive because instead of beating the game again with Luigi, you get green stars, which are like basically like hide and seek stars, in past levels, and they're way quicker to get than the regular stars, so it doesn't take too long to get to 242 stars. Speaking of which, I'm actually listening to like calming Super Mario Galaxy music while recording my lines here. I just thought it was fitting. I think my favorite challenge achievements from this game is beating the level without using the Spring Mario power up. Because who in the hell wants to use the Spring Mario power up? It's so funny. Up next is Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. Ah, yeah, another Lego game. This one I also played as a kid. A little older, but still a kid. And this got me to watch the trilogy at the time. No, it was actually four movies, but I didn't have the fourth movie because that was like in theaters or something when this game came out. It's definitely a good pirate game, I tell you that much. The gimmick for this one, instead of spells, it's a compass. Like X marks the spot, stuff like that. It's not too difficult, but it's still fun. It's a Lego game. You know how those games go. But the best character is Blackbeard, and trust me, once you play as Blackbeard, you'll know what I'm saying. His attacks are fast, it's quick. You'll just love playing as Blackbeard, okay? I'm just saying that much. So that was quick, and this one's also going to be quick. By the way, I mastered those games, Super Mario Galaxy, Lego Pirate, and I mastered this game, Phineas and Ferb, Quest for Cool Stuff. This game sucked, okay? I'm just gonna say it. This is shovelware slop. I needed the game to play when I was bored and tired, when I was going to bed. I'm like, okay, this game looks shishi, and it was. It was. There's nothing to write home. It's a lame ass 2D platformer that's like 2 hours long. There's not much to it at all. It's better than the Wreck-It Ralph game, which isn't saying much, of course, but it's marginally better than that. But yeah, here comes a mastery I'm kind of proud of. Bloons, yeah, Bloons was a WiiWare game. It's a Flash game turned WiiWare game, and I just had fun with this one. The controls were a bit annoying, but I got used to them. Funnily enough, you can't use the Wiimote. Like, it just use arrow keys, which is like a missed opportunity, I say. Like, why not use the Wiimote to aim? I don't know. I don't know why they didn't do that. That sounded like very simple, actually. But yeah, there's levels in this game that are like freaking hard for no reason. I'm like, what the hell, man? This is hard. And most of the achievements for this is like maybe like having a spare arrow at the end. It's nothing too difficult, because the you can like restart the level quickly. There's a level select, so it doesn't take long. But it was fun. And another game I beat quickly was Dr. Mario Online RX. Basically, you just play it. You play level 1 to 20, which is easy if you play on easy. There's not much to beating this game. You have to do that, basic classic Dr. Mario, and then there's this big one where you use the Wiimote. That game sucked, but it's not too difficult either. It's like way easier than the classic game. So, oh well. I didn't master it. I just beat it. It was short. WarioWare DIY Showcase. Okay, this game's fun. It was hard to play. I played this on the AYN Thor as well because some of them you had to aim, and that's hard to do with an analog stick. But yeah, I beat the game. I almost mastered it. I did all the challenges and beat all the levels 25 times, like easy. But I didn't do the music. There's like a music player, and you play like a balloon fight type game. I never got around to it basically because I got all my points. But still, yeah, I love this game. And I played the DS game. I had the DS game where the actual mini games you can play. And back in the day, you could upload them to the WiiWare or whatever and play it on the Wii. That was the whole gimmick of this. But obviously, you don't have to do that to beat the game. But yeah, the mini games in this one are like more basic than other WarioWare games. It's because they use the game maker that comes with the game. So Me and my brother had fun like creating stupid mini games. I wish I still had it. But yeah, moving on. Art of Balance. This is like another Flash type game. You can also use the Wiimote Wii pointer for this one, so it's fun. It's basically you stack. It's a physics puzzle game, so you stack like blocks on each other and hope they don't fall off. It's just fun. I didn't master it, but yeah, it's a pretty simple game. There's some challenging levels. It's pretty fun. I like this game. It was a good, good experience overall. Then we come to the other game, the other big one. I think it's basically the last big game, Mario Kart Wii. Woo! I beat this game because mastering it means like doing all the time trials and like getting gold 3 stars, which seems random to me. I don't know how you get that. But yeah, you have to beat the game. 50cc, 100cc, 150cc, and then mirror mode. You have to go through all of that, and you need to be like first place. You need to get gold in all of them. Actually, no. Funnily enough, but to unlock mirror mode, you need to get gold in all the 150 Grand Prix. So basically, you do. I don't know why why I said that. But when it comes to like 50cc and 100cc, you don't need gold. But at the same time, those are easy, so you're gonna get gold anyways. I think the saving grace is on mirror mode. You don't need to get gold. You just need to get gold on the last one. Wait, no, that's also a lie. I'm just lying to you. I'm giving you disinformation. But yeah, this game kicks your balls. I tell you, um, the, the enemy AI are so evil in this game. I don't know what's with it. It's like this is the most cruel Mario Kart game of them all. Like you just get spammed with red shells, blue shells. It's just freaking pandemonium. In fact, it's easier to like be in the middle or like how it's called item bagging, where you purposely get a low position to get a good item and then you like use it. It's like it's a little technical, but that makes it easier, but not like free. You still have to beat it. But yeah, I had fun. It's a fun Mario Kart game. I liked it still. And the first one is Sam and Max Season 1. Another point and click game, but this one definitely the best one. I also had emulation problems with this one too. It was like a little laggy and choppy, but that's actually because it was choppy. I don't think the emulation is still there yet. But it's fun. It's basically a Telltale game. You know how there's episodes. I wish Strong Bad had it, but Strong Bad didn't have achievements, sadly. But this did, and when I was really surprised by this game. It's really funny, really comical. There's just cheeky humor. It's just really fun. Um, Sam and Max make a good duo. They're comedic. It's just fun overall. I love this game. It was fun. That's all I can say. It was a fun stories, fun dialogue. It's just overall a fun corny game. I I actually watched like a YouTube video where like there was like clips of it, and that's what got me interested in checking it. And I did, and it's just fun. It's just fun. I loved it. I laughed like audibly while playing this. Okay, it's really fun, and it makes me interested in playing the second and third one. They're on Steam, but I don't know. I think I'll play the second one because that was also on the Wii. There was like 3 seasons basically of Sam and Max. I'm also interested in playing the original now as well. Like it got me. This game made me a Sam and Max fan. Okay, I'm a Sam and Max fan now. Yeah, I love Sam and Max. Woo! Then comes the Munchables. This game's interesting. It's like a little platformer where you eat things. It's kind of like that game Cubivore, if you ever played that. Basically you eat things. You basically get invaded by these veggie alien monsters, and you gotta like eat them, I guess. The collectible, like the gold trinket in this game, is poop. You get poop. Uh, this is really stupid. The story ain't good, but yeah, you collect poop like they eat. Oh my god, they eat poop and you have to kill the bosses that you collect. I don't know. This game's weird, but it's fun. It's a basic gameplay, but it's a little difficult to get into at first. But once you get into it, it's way easy. You can like 100% this game. This game's easy to master. Yeah. Um, it was a unique experience, and this is where I learned. At first I tried to play this with a Wiimote and nunchuck. Apparently, you could have used the GameCube controller, and I learned that. I'm like, oh, okay. So I just used that instead. Thank God too, because you had to like swing the Wiimote to jump, and oh my God, that would have been pissy. That would piss me off. I'm glad you can play this game with a GameCube controller. Anyways, after all of that, I had 49 points, and there was only one way to beat this off. Beat. Oh my god, beat off, beat off. Beat. Punch out, Duckly, punch out. um, at first I wanted to play the real game, Punch Out for the Wii, but then I'm like, oh wait, there's like this free Club Nintendo thing back in the day. It was basically a glorified demo for the game. Basically, you just beat up Doc Louie. It's like one character, but yeah, it's a basic punch out fun. Um, I was definitely interested in the Wii game, and after playing this, I'm very interested in playing the actual game when I have time. Because I had fun. Like, it was really cheesy and fun, I think, the animations. And it's actually really difficult, especially the achievements. This was a fun game to end out the event because just like you have to beat him in like a specific moves. And his hard, there's like three different phases, or like three different difficulties. And the third difficulty's hard. It took a long time. But here's the thing, it's actually not random. Like yeah, obviously the attacks are choreographed, but the it has a pattern basically. There's a pattern to every single one. It's not random. Like it's a set thing. Like he'll do this move and then he'll do that move. So the more you retry and fail over and over again, you're like, oh wait, oh he does this move and then this move. And yeah, you can basically predict him. And it basically becomes like a rhythm game after a while. And you just gotta go with the flow, sting like the bee or fly like a butterfly. You know what I'm saying? You've seen Rocky, right? Everyone's seen Rocky, except for me. I haven't seen Rocky. I actually forgot two games. I just learned because I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't talk about two games. And here are the two games. Super Paper Mario. I mastered this game, and oh boy, I have mixed feelings about this game. Obviously, it's not like the other Paper Mario games. It's actually a 2D platformer, but it has that same like thousand-year door feel to it, like the same humor. And the story's kind of fun. I like the story. It was quite fun. There was a lot of fun moments in it. Like there was some bad things with the game, but in other ways it was fun as well, like unique in its own way. And it was like I just had a real fun time with this. Learning like what to do, the powers, and there's some grindy achievements, especially collecting everything, especially the cooking. Like you have to cook like 50 recipes and you have to go and it was basically a sorting like I like oh crap, I need to go to this level here to get the daisy syrup or something, and then I have to go all the way over here for like chocolate cake or something. So it was like hard. It was really. It took a long time, just like going place to place over and over and over and over again to get the items for the cooking. I basically had to organize stuff to do it. And there's like the pit of 100 trials in the soup, the dark the flip side pit of 100 trials because that's the gimmick. There's like a secret altered universe. It's basically the world flipped, and yeah, there's a pit of 100 trials, and then there's the flip side pit of 100 trials. And here comes the most pissed off thing that pissed me off about this game. So you beat the 100 pit of flip side pit of 100 trials, and it's like congrats. Okay, now leave. So you leave, and it's like okay, come back again. So you have to do the flip side pit of 100 trials a second time for no good reason. I feel just complete like just a complete cock block. Like what the hell were they thinking? You don't fight the boss. You have to beat the pit of 100 trials again to do it. So dumb, so dumb. But there was a lot of fun achievements for this, especially like boss achievements, fun ways to play the game. Yeah, I had fun with this. Yeah. And lastly is Trackmania. This game's good. This game's good. And to beat it's a three. This one's three times. Do you know why? To beat this game, you basically need to get all gold medals. There's gold medals. So you have to beat all the tracks, get the best time. It's not the best time though. There's a author medal, which if you get, that's like a bonus. You don't actually. It's like for other achievements. It's basically the only other achievements is getting the author medals, and I'll have fun. I'll definitely master this game eventually. I'll grind the author medals from time to time. But yeah, this game's just fun. It's like perfect Trackmania fun. If you want to get into Trackmania, play this game, okay? It's just great. You can play this while like listening to a stream and stuff. It's grindy because it's a time trial game basically. You try to beat the tracks as fast as you can, and there's like so many tracks. There's just a bunch of them, and there's different vehicles too. There's like 6 different vehicles, and they all have different controls, physics. The worst one being like this desert one that like flips on a dime. And basically, if you turn too hard, it like tilts and crashes. But it's fun. This game is just so much fun. I had fun grinding this, and I definitely want to play more. And it had a puzzle thing where you used the Wiimote, and it wasn't like what I thought it was. It wasn't like the Lego Harry Potter ones where you have to. It's just like custom built. The way to do it is you get pieces, and you have to build the track to the goal. So the goal is there, right? And then there's some like blocks placed, and they give you a set amount of other blocks, and you basically have to just solve a puzzle with it to see where the track piece goes, so you can, it's just fun. It was a fun mode. Everything about this game I loved. This is probably one of my favorites. Yeah. But yeah, it took an hour, but I'm done talking about my Wii events. Oh boy, what a wild ride. Um, yeah, there was a few games that I dropped during the event, and I'll just go over them at the top of my head. There's Snail Mail, which is like a WiiWare game, slop basically. Um, it wasn't really fun, which is why I dropped it. I tried dabbling into Wii Sports and Wii Play, but the beating requirements for it was just too much, and it would take a while, so I dropped those. There was Pets Cats 2, which was going to be another shovelware game I played, but I decided not to because there's like a PS2 version where you don't need to do motion controls, and that's just way better. So if I do play that game, it's going to be there. There was SpongeBob Truth or Square, which is a boring game. I thought the Wii version would be different than the PSP version because I did master the PSP version and I did not like the game. The game sucked, and seeing as the Wii game was just the PSP one again with like, upgraded physics or whatever. I know I didn't care. I dropped it. Another one, Animal Crossing. Yeah. I was trying to beat this game. I got far, but I missed the uh, turn up time deadline. And at the end of the day, I didn't need to beat this game to get the points. I thought I did want to grind this, like while I played the other games, right? But I think I just started it too late into the event, and it's pretty simple. It's pretty bland, you know. To beat the game, you basically just have to accumulate a certain amount of money, and the best way to do that is with turnips, and the only way to do that is like every Sunday or something. Then you have to, it's like a stock market, so you come in every day at AM, PM, they change, fluctuate. There's like a online checker, so you can kind of cheat, but you know, you have to check every day. And some days I slept in and I didn't have time, so it's like, whatever, you know, whatever. And the other one was like Cave Story. I didn't really get that far in. I just started it. But yeah, I didn't need to beat that game. I already beat it on the PC Steam version. So, but it's a fun game. I just didn't need to. But yeah, with that, that was my journey to getting the platinum badge for Retro Achievements Wii, the Wii event, basically the event of Retro Achievements. You know, retroachievements.com. It was another fun event. I'm proud of, you know, the coders, the developers, the achievement developers, just the event organizers. Just a fun time. I loved it. It was a good event. Definitely a big one. Definitely a big one. I mean, it was, you know, it was inevitable because of the GameCube achievements. It's the same emulator, so it shouldn't take that long. And it didn't. So yeah, it was fun. I loved it. I think the next console they're gonna do is DOS. It's ooh, yeah, DOS. No, it's gonna be Commodore 64. They have like a roadmap, okay? And DOS is on there. I do want to see Flash as well. I think Flash would be easy thing. Um, they have DOS, so they don't have to do ScumVM. Yeah, there's not much consoles to do anymore, right? They're on to I don't know what gen PS2 Wii, you know. I guess you'd wait for Xbox, but Xbox emulation isn't good, okay? It's not there yet. Funnily enough, I think like PS3 and Xbox 360 emulation is way better than Xbox emulation, sadly. And I think that'd be easy to do because, you know, they already have trophy support. I don't know if you know that'd be kind of like copyright infringement to just use the trophies, but you know they're there. There could be like some way to integrate it. You know, I always thought of this, and there's like 3DS achievements. I didn't think that would be possible, but that might actually be kind of easy to do. 3DS achievements that would be fun because there's a lot of 3DS games. But enough yapping. I yapped for an hour. It definitely took longer than I thought it would, going through all these games. But then again, there's like what 30 of them, so you know that would take a while, right? But yeah, I'm glad to be a part of this. Basically, I'm basically glad to be a part of this event, and it was fun. And this event happened like a really good time because I was going through some stuff. I don't know if you know. Actually, I hope you don't know anything about this. But just saying. How do I explain this? I've been trying to dabble into like content creation, and it's been hard to like kind of like know what I'm doing, what I should make, you know, stuff like that. I had ideas on what I wanted to do, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't pan out. And you realize sometimes you're not good for certain like types of content and you know, uh video styles because I don't know if you've seen, but I haven't used this channel in a long time. Um this is like the personalist. I do this for fun. You know, I don't do this to like get popular or like make money or get fame. I just want to yap. And I think that's what I'll do going forward. I don't know if I have like projects. I have a few ideas, but I'll just do it when I feel like it. Low stakes, nothing too big, but I had fun listening to this. I'm recording this. And I'd like to do more content like this, just more yapping videos, maybe more scripted things. Um, yeah, I just want to get my thoughts out there. And I hope you enjoyed. I'm glad this Wii event happened when it did. Because it definitely was a good detox from stuff I've been going through. Personal stuff like that. You know how it goes. So this was a nice distraction. And I think there's like one more thing I want to go over. Like one more thing I want to address that has nothing to do with the retro achievement stuff. So recently, I met this person online, and we had similar interests. We were into the same things, and over time, we started getting, closer together, and we just spent more and more time. He would be there for me, like while I was dealing with stuff. He would be there when I broke down crying, when I had like big emotions, when I was dealing with stuff. And, over time, I started getting feelings for this guy. And the more time I wanted to spend with them, eventually they agreed and we started dating. And I love him. I still do. I love him a lot. Despite everything, I still care about them. And I always will. He's taught me to be grown, he taught me to be myself. And he helped me get through um, problems I had. And he pushed me to make this video because even though I had shitty people in my life, this person actually cares about me and wants to see me grow and actually loves me for who I am. And I'm proud to have him as a partner. That's right. This came out in June. Happy Pride Month. I'm gay and I have a boyfriend. And I'm finally happy to have someone that actually cares about me instead of uses me. Thank you for listening to my video.